Do you have anything to say, Casey?
Is it recording now?
Yes, it's recording now.
Hey everybody, welcome to the video. We're gonna go on an adventure. So, where are we going?
Well, we're planning on going first to the War Memorial Park, which seems very empty always, and if not, hey, that's loud. If not, we can go to the Australia Fair and do mall stuff.
And first we're stopping at a gas station.
Exactly, there should be one along the way.
Need the petrol.
Mm.
By the way, with your window down, you're going to ruin all of your audio.
Yes. But don't worry, the lighting is terrible.
Oh, is the lighting really bad as well?
It's very, very bad. So it'll just, mix. It'll be like it blends together, bad audio with bad lighting.
Joyful, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, and the shaky camera. I'm doing it deliberately shake.
Definitely don't do that. Try and stabilize to the best of your ability.
I am, I promise. I'll just have it pointed to your face, but I can't be blamed for the bumpiness of the ride. Of the road.
No, you cannot do just shaky cam on purpose.
I only did that for a skit.
Oh, cheeky skit.
This video is very meta.
Wow, that's up to you. Yeah, I once had a video. It never ended up getting released, but as a skit, part of the video, my co-star punched me in the face. And it was funny, it really was. Even I laughed. It was really good as part of the skit. But then it was like 40 minutes later when we finally finished shooting, when I was like, why does my face really hurt? And my friend's like, I punched you in the face like an hour ago. I'm like, oh yeah, you actually did, you dick.
Indeed.
Because the camera was rolling, you roll with it. It's like, yes, and it's like, haha, I'm a punch in the face. Haha, you dick,
Quiet.
But then later, when the camera's off, you're like, wait a minute, you actually did punch me in the face, though.
The show goes on.
Yeah, well, of course. The show can't. You never cancel, don't cancel. You can never cancel.
Well, I'll tell you what, this little video here is probably going to be like a little extra.
You want this to be a behind the screens episode?
Sure.
I got a playlist. It's behind the screens. It's a play on words for behind the scenes. But so I put all the videos that don't actually fit into a well thought out category.
Yeah.
A lot of my experimental ones end up in there.
Cool.
One of my favorites was, I was having a problem with the camera where I couldn't get it to record for longer than like 42 minutes at a time. It would cut at like the 42-minute mark consistently.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't figure out why. Like, I knew it was something to do with storage space. It was whenever the file type hit 4 gigabytes, it would end that file there. It wouldn't go further up. But I had the tech guy, co-star at the time, Game Ghost 20,000.
Cool.
Yeah, that's who it was, the old Game Ghost 20,000. And I said to him, can you fix this? So I gave him the phone, and I left him off doing a camera test. He had installed new software, and he was going to do a test, to see if he could record for longer than 42 minutes. So he set up the camera in his bedroom and just left it recording.
Okay.
And he played on his device for about half an hour, and then he got up and he buggered off and he went upstairs. But we were flatmates at the time, and I spent a lot of time in his room. We would often play video games together or watch movies together or just hang out together. But his room was almost, there's the bed obviously in the back because it was his bedroom, but he had couches and computer screens. He even had a Vive, the VR headset.
Oh, very nice.
It was like a rumpus room. That was what it was like. So I wandered in there, even though it's technically his bedroom. I wandered in there while he wasn't in the room, and I realized the camera was rolling.
Yeah.
I started doing all this weird stuff.
Okay.
Because I thought it was for the camera test. I thought nothing would ever actually come of that footage.
Wait, was it live?
No, it wasn't, luckily. But my flatmate walked back into the room behind me, and I was doing this, awkward stuff. And he's like, looking at me, I quickly panicked. I'm trying to act like, oh, I didn't do anything. Hey, how's it going? And he's like, I know you were just doing a bunch of awkward shit in my room. I'm like, no, I wasn't. He's like, I'm going to take the footage. I'm gonna put that up on the internet later. I'm like, no, you can't do that. And then, of course, we definitely did that.
All right.
So the camera test is up there. But I wouldn't let him put it up in its entirety because because the video, I think, ended up being about 105 minutes long. We did pass the 42-minute mark. We did exceed the goal.
Yep.
But of course the problem was
Oh, there's a gas station, but
It's on the wrong side of the road.
And here I'll pan the camera. Over there is the park. Well, at like 250 meters.
That's where we're going.
Seems that way. It seems pretty empty.
So you're saying pull up on the left or
Well,
the next corner?
The next, the next left you can take it basically.
Okay, I will. So where was I up to? Yeah, so I wanted to edit down that footage because the first half hour was just like him playing on his computer. So I did the old, fast forward mode. Yeah. So you put the timestamp in the bottom corner so you can see how long it's been running. But it keeps snapping back to real time.
Right.
At different parts. Kind of like security footage, where it's going...
Oh, yeah.
You put it at the speed for when the important thing
like
happens.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with Paranormal Activity. But yeah, the game goes 20,000 camera test. That's one of my favorites. That's not a pull-in left.
Yeah, I know.
There's like a little divot in the road. It definitely wasn't a turn.
Well, right here at those street lights.
But these ones right here.
Yes.
This is a turn right here. I can actually turn.
Yes,
right
you can. You can turn right here.
I'm turning.
You're turning. Very good.
Wow, wee!
It seems. See, look, very, very abandoned. But,
it does.
But
there's a fair decent amount of shade as well. That passes the criteria.
There's right there. It goes even deeper.
Going further in. Yeah, it doesn't look overly windy either.
We have to go deeper.
We're going deeper. But look, the sunlight is coming back out. We've fallen into a trap. The light, it burns.
It does.
It burns me. I burn. No. Okay, now, outside of the searing sun, I do think this is a pretty cool locale.
I told you.
Well, we got a fella in there having a lunch. Well, we got a playground behind 6 fences.
My God.
We're keeping the creeps away. Get a camera on that. We want to make sure we keep the creeps away from the kids. Six fences for the 2020 social distancing between creepers and the playground.
Yep.
How many fences do you think is enough?
1, usually.
Well, clearly that's not the case.
Well, it depends. If one electrified fence should be enough.
Yeah. Now, it seems that we may have done a full circle.
Yes.
So I reckon right where we came in was where the shadiest
There's one right there. That seems very much abandoned.
Yeah, but the sun is on the seats.
Yes, but we're not talking about the gazebo. I'm talking about the other. Oh, there's one over there.
There are places. But we could also potentially film from within the car.
All right.
We'll find out. We'll see what the setup ends up being. But yeah, I reckon I'll pull up here in the shade, just slightly further up here. Because look, here's a table in the shade right over there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And here's a car park in the shade right here.
A shady car park with a shady seat.
Yeah, and look, there's like a tree.
In a shady park.
Right next to this tree. Look how close I am to this tree. This tree's my new best friend.
Very good.
I'll call it, what are we going to name this tree?
I'm
going to call it Trinopenin.
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 Yeah, it's Trinopenin, the tree.
Sure.
Well, what names do you want to give tree? A Leroy? It's not a tree name.
Sure. Why not Leroy?
That's a human name.
Yes.
It's like a cat's name might be Mr. Whiskers, but you wouldn't name the tree Mr. Whiskers. Call it Trinopenin.
Sure, Trinopenin. Tree name.
I originally actually stuttered. It wasn't what I intended, but we stuck with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Did we want windows down? Did we want breathing?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll end this little
We're done with this
9 minute and 12 seconds.
Thanks for watching Behind the Screens. Make sure to do your social distancing and send me money on my PayPal. Yay!